Inamul Bhaijan in the house. How's it going? All right. People are joining. Good. Good. Am I audible? Am I audible? That's good. We are audible, baby. And people are joining. Who's watching the Premier League, huh? Good. All right. So, before we get to the subject at hand, Happy Independence Day. What time is it? We still have 10 minutes, huh? We still have 10 minutes. Really? I celebrate Independence Day every single day. Yeah, United won 5-1. United did win 5-1. All right, man. Let's get started. Hey, Independence Day is coming up, man. Let's warm up to Independence Day, shall we? Legal notice update, of course. Got it here, baby. Don't worry. We're going to be touching on this bad boy, okay? But let me welcome you all with a song. Ho lagi tumse man ki lagan, lagan lagi tumse man ki lagan, lagan lagi tumse man ki lagan, lagan lagi tumse man ki lagan. गली गली घूमे दिल तुझे ढूंढे, गली गली घूमे दिल तुझे ढूंढे, मेरे दिल तरसे नयन, लगन लागी तुमसे मन की लगन, लगन लागी तुमसे मन की लगन, लगन लागी तुमसे मन की लगन, लगन लागी तुमसे मन की लगन. Hey, I don't think I messed up the lyrics, huh? This time. Not bad. We're improving. We're getting better. Progressive overload, baby. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right. All right. Hey, I'll wish everyone Independence Day, okay? We're 10 minutes away. But let's get to business, okay? All right. So as most of you all know, I received a legal notice. Not one legal notice, not one, 4 legal notices. Wow, that's awesome. We have to commend the party who sent me 4 legal notices. And you guys took a guess, right? I asked a question. Who sent me these legal notices? And what do you think is going to happen to the person who sent me these 4 legal notices? So let's see what you guys came up with. Let's see. Okay, we've got Meno's name here, Luke Coutinho, Gaurav Taneja, We Are Stupid, Akash Chopra, the fake pilot. Someone said fake pilot. Sarath Kalra, RTS Tom Purvis, Mike Israel, Lane Norton, Kaizad Kapadia, Um, but I think most of you know already who that person is, don't you? Come on, type away. You already know who that person is. Jitendra Chouksey. Jitendra Chouksey sent me not one but 4 legal notices. It's not the supplement company. It's not the company, the influencer marketing agency. It's not them. It's Jitendra Chouksey. Not one, not two, not three, 4 legal notices. Now, why did he send me 4 legal notices? The contents of each legal notice are the same. The contents are the same, but they were addressed to 4 different people. Can you guess who those 4 different people are? Obviously, one of them is me. He addressed one of those legal notices to me. Who are the other 3 people who also received legal notices? Go ahead, type it out. I received 1 legal notice, but that same legal notice was received by 3 other people. Who are those 3 other people? Pranav Kakkar is like Aman Bindra. Aman Bindra. Come on, okay, fine. Let's move on from Aman Bindra. Who else? Aman Bindra. Everyone's typing away Aman Bindra. Aman Bindra. It's not Aman Bindra. Not Aman Bindra. Nah. Haspreet, you're wrong as well. Not any of them. Not Melvin. Not Yash Sharma. Imagine Jitendra Chouksey sending Yash Sharma a legal notice. Good one, buddy. Not Harry Sandhu. Not him. Man, the last person you want to pick a fight with is Harry Sandhu. Come on, man. Oh, good one. All right. Come, I'll help you all out a little bit, okay? 4 legal notices addressed to 4 different people. One of them is me, Aman Duggal. Abhishek Bachchan. Good one, okay. The other 3 are Vivek Gangas, Sarat Kalra, Sohail Sheikh. Did Champ get a legal notice? He won't send a legal notice to Champ. Champ is his boss. He works for Champ. Yes, my colleagues from Alfraj, or more specifically, at that time, my employees at Alfraj. Because this legal notice was sent to me not yesterday, not day before yesterday, not in 2021, not in 2020, not 2019, not 2018, not 2017. This legal notice was sent to me in 2016. And when I received it, I didn't just receive 1 legal notice. I received 4 of them. So, What I have in my hand right now is my response, or more specifically, my advocate's response to those 4 legal notices. I'll give you some backstory, okay? I registered my company as a sole proprietor in 2016. A few days later, Jitendra Chouksey sends me these legal notices. Why does he send me these legal notices? He sends me these legal notices because at that time, I had a video and an article about him on my website. Now, most of you are familiar with that video. It keeps getting deleted and then keeps getting re-uploaded. But if you've seen my Mega and Google Drive links, those videos are still up. You can still access those videos. You can still access that material. So, those videos never went down. Those articles never went down. That material is still up. And I received a legal notice, or rather we received a legal notice threatening all 4 of us that if you do not take those videos down, I, Jitendra Chouksey, will sue you. Sue me for what? Sue us for what? Defamation. And in order for us to avoid the legal battle which he was threatening us with, I had to pay him a large sum of money. I believe at that time he demanded 15 lakh rupees. He demanded I pay him 15 lakh rupees and take those videos down. Now, what did I do when I received those legal notices? I didn't tell Vivek Gangas. I didn't tell Sarat Kalra. I didn't tell Sohail Sheikh. This was between Jitendra Chouksey and me. My employees, or rather my staff, had nothing to do with it. This was between me and Jitendra Chouksey. Then why did he have to send, or rather address, 3 more copies to my colleagues at that time to scare them a little? Maybe you can't scare me, but maybe you can scare my employees a little bit. Guess what? I never let them know. I took care of it myself. Sarat Kalra, to this very day, still doesn't know that I took care of his legal notice. Sohail Sheikh, to this very day, still doesn't know that I took care of his legal notice. I did briefly mention this to Vivek, but it was only after we took care of things. So what I have here in my hand, and if you want to see the legal notice, that will be available on my website, amanduggal.com, and I'll be uploading it tomorrow, or rather tonight, on the same Mega and Google Drive links. Okay, tinyurl.com/Aman owns JC, tinyurl.com/Aman owns Fitter. One of those links redirects you to Mega, one of those links redirects you to Google Drive. All the videos, all the information which this man wanted me to take down in 2016 is still up. It never went down. You know why? Because if you're going to threaten me with a legal notice, I will threaten you back. So, who wants to have a look at our response? I have the finest lawyer, man. I have the finest legal team out there. Okay, they're not reasonably priced. They charge a premium, but they do a fine job. And to all of you who'd like to do something along the lines of what I do, okay? There are many pretenders, okay? They say, thinking, oh, Aman Duggal can grab people by the collar and heckle them a little. That's because I have a brain and I have paisa and I also have पहचान. ठीक है, सिर्फ इससे कुछ नहीं होता है, पैसा भी चाहिए और पहचान भी चाहिए. ठीक है, तो and it's something I worked for. Okay, it's something I worked for. I've admitted to my privileges, but I don't take a single money from my privilege. I don't take a single penny from my privilege. I'm grateful for my privileges, but I fund my own war. So let's flip the camera. All right, so look at the date, 16 July 2016. Okay, to Squats Fitness Private Limited, Managing Director. Okay, so I believe he sent us a MP address. I believe that's where he stays, or that's where his main office is. Okay, and at that time he had his office at Kalyani Nagar. Okay, at Victoria 2, Fortaleza. So I'll read this out for you. Okay, it's a pretty comprehensive response. Okay, check this out. Okay, it's a pretty comprehensive response. Okay, when we do the job, we don't just do the job, we dominate the job. Okay, check it out, man. Okay, he sent us a cheap legal notice, and look what we sent him. Okay, that I believe is a good solid. Okay, we got both sides printed, obviously. So that I believe is a good solid 30 odd pages. Happy Independence Day, everyone. Happy Independence Day. All right, so as you can see, this is addressed to Squats Fitness Private Limited and Mr. Jitendra Chouksey. Let's give it a read. And if you'd like to verify this information, go ask Jitendra Chouksey. Okay? If you think I just pulled this out of thin air, go ask Jitendra Chouksey. Let's go. To Squats Fitness Private Limited, number 1, and Mr. Jitendra Chouksey, number 2. The notice issued by you, both through your lawyer, Chambers of Ankur Chawla Advocate, has been received by my client, Mr. Aman Duggal, having office at flat number, building number, Koregaon Road, Koregaon Park, Pune 411001. Okay, I have an office in Koregaon Park. Cool. And the same has been placed in our hands to give a suitable notice reply and also issue a counter legal notice, which on the information given, audio video recordings heard and seen at length and documents disclosed, I have to address you as under. The entire contents of your notice are not true and correct, except those specifically admitted via this notice reply. The rest of the contents are specifically and categorically denied. Those which are not specifically denied be deemed to be denied. You are put to strict proof of it. At outset, my client states that whatever video he has uploaded on his website and Facebook is true content, and the same is not in any way causing any defamation. The contents and statements being true, they fall under the exemption of the provisions of section 499, 500 IPC and cannot be stated to be defamatory. You are put to strict proof to show at least one sentence in the entire video or audio recording to be false or untrue. My client reserves his valuable legal right to withdraw his statements. You gotta love the law, don't you? Apart from the general denial of whatever is alleged in your notice and legal submissions, my client states that all the video uploads and WhatsApp exchanges, along with Facebook chats which you are alleging, you are directed to provide the hard copy of each and every statement, audio, video recording, which you are relying upon to make allegations on my client. Unless you provide the same, it is not possible to come to the conclusion regarding the allegations which you are making in your legal notice are even prima facie true. You are hereby directed to provide the entire hard copy contents. I'll read a bit and then we'll skip to some of the highlights, okay? The contents of your notice, paragraph number 1 and 2 on the first page, is not concerned to your legal right, and you have no locus standi to talk about even a word in respect of my client's statement against Mr. Kaizad Kapadia. You have no right to state that the said contents are damaging the reputation of one Mr. Kaizad Kapadia. The contents of paragraph number 3 of your notice are not true and correct, and as such not acceptable. It is false that your client was half asleep when alleged telephonic talk took place. After long chat on Facebook, the conversation was between the parties and the same was under free consent and without any coercion, and therefore your allegations that the audio recording of the said conversation is illegal is an incorrect statement. The recordings of phone call is very well known to you, and you have admitted the same in subsequent chats, and the same record is preserved by my client, and hence your allegations are false and baseless. And we can go on and on and on. I'll share a copy of this so that you can read it yourself. So what happens? What happens when you send me a legal notice? I respond to that legal notice. Okay? I respond to that legal notice. And then what happens? Can anyone guess what happened after I responded to that legal notice? Let's read the last paragraph. My client hereby calls upon you, Mr. Jitendra Chouksey, to tender an unconditional apology for your religious and defamatory remarks to my client, which have caused mental harassment and also hurt his religious feelings and sentiments. You further disrespected his religion with intent to insult his religion and make a joke out of it, and insulted my client. Show cause as to why a criminal complaint should not be lodged against you for your offense being committed, and failing to tender apology, my client shall be constrained to take such further strict, appropriate civil and criminal strict legal action as may be advised to him in that event at your entire risk, as to cost and consequences, including the cost of my client, which you should take a very serious note. And then he signs off. So what are these religious remarks? Okay? You threaten me, I threaten you back. It's as simple as that. You should see this yourself. Read it. This is what Jitendra Chouksey said. Let me underline it. The way people made you naked while you play with people's belief, let me go ahead and write about your turban. Let's call your religion, you being a Sardar, a placebo, and see how you feel about it. Stop being so opinionated and judgmental. For all I know, you guys are pussies and still struggling to get a few likes on your stupid page. This itself is a statement which has directly touched my client's religious sentiments, and he is in the process of lodging a first information report against you, both for disturbing his religious sentiments and thereby committing offense under relevant provisions of the Indian Penal Code. You want to see those screenshots? You want to see those screenshots? Man, we are thorough. We even attached the screenshots. We are thorough, man. Okay. And this was the game I was playing in 2016. I was a kid in 2016. I'm still a kid now. But things have changed. Yo. Read this. Let's call your religion, your being a Sardar and a placebo, and see how you feel about it. Stop being so opinionated and judgmental. For all I know is you guys are. While you play with people's belief, let me go ahead and write about your turban. What the fuck, man? This is how your heroes speak. So professional. Of course he's watching this live. He's even making comments. He has to. So, come, I'll show you some more good stuff, okay? For those of you who don't know, I didn't know who Jitendra Chouksey was. He meddled in my business. I didn't meddle in his. Okay. Guys, if you have the Google Drive and Mega links, feel free to drop them below so that people can go access them. Okay. Yo, look at the stupidity which this guy was doing back then. There was a post which I had made on the Alfraj Facebook page. The notion that foods are classified as complete and incomplete or first and second class protein sources is largely misguided. Okay. And look what this stupid guy does. He thinks I'm talking about the Great Indian Thali. I made this on October 1st, October 5th. Childish, man. I got everything. And then, and before that, I think he made an apology also. Check this out. Man, am I on fire or am I? This is what rest days do to you. Some of you might remember me getting into a Facebook fight with some guys who posted a funny video of Mr. Kaizad Kapadia. Well, later on, I had a discussion with them over the phone, and we were like, this is that, and this is that. Well, from that discussion, something good came out. Of course, I did not agree with Aman Duggal at that time about it, but I've been reading about it, and you know what? Consider this my public apology to Aman. Public apology. So confused, man. And we got him gossiping also about me. I've got lots of screenshots like this, but this is just one example. Okay. This guy privately bitches about me. Okay. This is back in time. Okay. Okay. Someone chatting with him. People like Alfraj can only take a dig at others last year. Then why are you taking a dig at me in the chats, huh? Look at this. I don't argue with those guys because it's like throwing a stone in the mud. But you do, buddy. You're the one who started the argument, didn't you? It hurts, man. Oh, it's hurting his feelings. These boys are 20, 22-year-olds, okay? Yeah, we are about 22 then. You're a father, you're a 30-year-old then. God knows how old you are now. I think you're 22 now, aren't you, JC? They're like Joker. No problem, man. I like the Joker. They're like Joker, no problem. Say hi to Joker. Here you go. Okay, bitching about me, crying about me. Here's the thing, okay? After this incident happened, after that debate which I had with him, which again, if you guys want, you can go watch live. You can watch the live broadcast, or rather the recording of the live broadcast. Okay, again, the links are shared. They'll be up on my website. They'll be up everywhere. They're already up on YouTube, by the way. If you think they've been deleted from YouTube, they're already up on YouTube. They're back on YouTube. They're never going down. I promise you that. Those videos are not going anywhere. So here's the thing, okay? When are you going to have a debate with Gaurav Taneja? You have to ask Gaurav Taneja that. You don't have to ask me that. I am ready. 24/7, 365. Bring me any clown, man. I'll play ping pong with him. And if he's good, he's good. If he wins, he wins. No problem. Bring anyone. No problem. Anyone. And I mean anyone. I will never back down from a challenge. Never, ever. So, tell me, what type of a man sends someone a legal notice threatening a legal battle, and then when that person receives a response, he goes mum? What sort of a man does that? What sort of a man, even after that debate which we had in, I believe, what was it, April 21, April, May, somewhere around April, a few months ago, what did he do? He said, I'm going to sue Aman Duggal. Sue me, buddy. Why aren't you suing me? And all of you who are reaching out, telling me that I'm breaking the law, I am defaming him, I agree. I agree. Man, see, here's a reality which you boys need to understand, okay? We can go the legal route, or we can go any other route. I have no problem. If you think I just deal with lawyers, I have an excellent legal team, the finest, the absolute best. You think this is the only legal notice I've got? You think this is the only legal notice I've received? I was pretty courteous, okay, with this one. Because the man has a family. He has a child. Cool. You want to do it the noble way? We'll do it the noble way. But there are some things which you do not know about, which have happened since 2016, which I do not speak about. So when you guys message me offering concern about what it is that I do, and offering me advice, legal advice, that Aman, don't do this, you don't know who that person is. Aman, don't do this, that is illegal. Aman, stop selling pirated copies of Loose Fat Get Fitter. My response to you is, if you are showing concern for what it is I do, fuck you. Fuck off, man. I don't need your concern. I don't need your concern, and I don't need your support. You can't offer me support. Take that concern and shove it. Take that concern and shove it. I don't need it. Because if you think I do things the noble way, I do not. चल मुंह पे बोलता हूं, मुंह पे बोलता हूं मैं गलत काम करता हूं, मुंह पे बोल रहा हूं। मैंने जितेंद्र चोकसी को उल्टा सीधा बोला, मैंने उसका बुक लिया, उसके साथ पिंग पोंग खेला और उसका पायरेटेड कॉपी भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया। क्या कर लेगा? क्या करेगा? एक बाप का है तो कुछ करके दिखा, गांड में दम है तो कुछ करके दिखा। ठीक है? रिप्लाई मिला और फट गई। मुंह पे बोल रहा हूं मैं गलत काम करता हूं और मैं गलत काम करता रहूंगा। अगर तेरे को लीगल गेम खेलना है तो अपन भी लीगल गेम खेल सकते। अगर तेरे को इलीगल गेम खेलना है तो भाई साहब उतरो मैदान में। जिसको मैदान में उतरने का है उतरो। पीपल शोइंग कंसर्न फॉर मी, for my health and my safety. If you think I have a strong legal team, you have no idea about my other teams. And we will do anything, absolutely anything it takes to win. When I am right, I am right. When I am wrong, I am still fucking right. गांड में दम है तो कुछ करके दिखा। When I am right, I am right. When I am wrong, I am still fucking right. Do something. I will continue doing as I please. I will continue playing ping pong with your heroes. And you will do nothing. Absolutely fuck all is what you will do. Because if you make one stupid move, it will not be you who will suffer the consequences. Make one stupid move and it will not be you who suffers the consequences. That is all I'll say. Okay? So, I will continue to run my show on my terms, the way I want to go about it, the right way and the wrong way, the legal way and the illegal way. If you have a problem, let's go, no problem. You want to send me a legal notice? Go ahead, I'll see you in court. You don't want to send me a legal notice, you want to play some ping pong with me? Cool, no problem. No problem. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. My people will find you. And you will not suffer the consequences. You will watch the consequences in front of your own eyes. And everything you built so far will crumble in front of your own eyes. And if you think this is a threat, you are right, this is a threat. Okay? Jitendra Chouksey, Luke Coutinho. Go back in time, watch what happened with Luke Coutinho. He called the police on me. He called the cybercrime authorities on me. Go ask Luke Coutinho what happened after that. Go ask Luke Coutinho what happened after that. Go ask Kaizad Kapadia why he never sent me a legal notice. Go ask Gaurav Taneja. Go ask Akash Chopra. Go ask Renaissance periodization, Menno Henselmans, Lane Norton. Lane sent Jason Blaha a legal notice when Jason was in the United Kingdom and Lane was in the United States. Ask RTS Tom Purvis. Ask Tyann Clark. Ask that stupid guy no Anmol. Ask Sunit Sebastian. I will do as I fucking please. And you will do fuck all. All right. So now that that is said and done, you guys have questions? You guys have questions? Does anyone want to join me? No one wants to join me, no problem. So yes, I keep getting legal notices and I keep taking care of those legal notices. There are some issues which reach the court, most don't. There are some issues which reach the street, most don't. So, nice cap, I like it too. I like it too. It's a gift from a special person. All right. So, before I leave you, I want you guys to ask yourselves a question. What sort of a person threatens to file a lawsuit and doesn't file it? What sort of a person does that? You guys already know the answer. And if anyone has a problem with what I am doing, my advice to you would be to make a team. You know, the problem is, I know all of y'all, okay? The people I play ping pong with, I know them inside and out. I know them better than they know themselves. The problem is they don't know me. So my suggestion to Jitendra Chouksey, Kaizad Kapadia, Luke Coutinho, Akash Chopra, Gaurav Taneja, Menno Henselmans, Mike Israel, Lane Norton, Tom Purvis, Ben Carpenter. I suggest you make a team. And when you send me another legal notice, make sure that you send it to me together. Okay? Get Sunil Shetty on board. Get Rupa Publications on board. Get everyone on board. You need them. Okay? And then the party begins. Okay? So, don't show up alone. Don't. Think about yourself and think about the people who support you. Okay? So, but if you don't like thinking about them, and if you think I'm in the wrong, and you want to teach me a lesson, let me tell you something. I know I am wrong. I am wrong. I am wealthy. I am powerful. And I don't just use my wealth. I don't just use my power. I abuse it. And you, my evidence-based friends, will be at the receiving end of that abuse. Out.